Good morning, my beautiful friends. It's Melanie coming to you from the Outer Banks, North Carolina. There's a random person, but that's okay. It's so gorgeous right now with the sunrise. It's lovely. I'll post the picture on the beginning of this video so that you guys can see what it looked like. Anyways, this is going to be a tough video to talk about. I had a thought while I was driving home, and I take very good care of the thoughts that I have lately, and I file them away and think about them. And I had this thought that if you are going through really difficult circumstances and you feel like your only way out is through suicide, I want you to know that it's not your only way out, and that the pain is only temporary, and that whatever you're feeling will shift. Whatever you're feeling and going through will shift, but you have to choose that to happen. And I'm somebody that was suicidal many times, and I'm somebody that sliced my arm with a butcher knife, and I'm somebody that was in a psychiatric mental ward in a hospital that I worked at where people knew me on multiple occasions, and then needing to go back because I was suicidal again, because I was crazy and I couldn't get in because they didn't have any beds because the medical system's broken. So I'm somebody that's been there. I'm somebody that's walked that path. All of the times that I wanted to die, the pain was unbearable. At least I thought it was. In the end, the pain was bearable because I'm still standing and I'm still here. And the many times that I tried to overdose, God sent me back. I wasn't ready to go. We all have a purpose here. We all have a soul's journey here. And even through suicide, there are soul's journeys on that journey. You learn something when somebody does that to themselves. You learn something when a family member takes their life and they disappear off this earth forever. It's always a life lesson. It's always a learning opportunity. That soul learns something when they give up and they let go and they can't do it anymore. So I had these thoughts, and last night I ended up having a dream where a young girl in our life threw herself into a river of water, and there was like a trap door, and she threw herself in. Hello. Sorry, there was somebody collecting shells walking by. This young girl, whatever she was going through, she threw herself in a river and was gone. Nobody seemed panicked. I was trying to panic. I was trying to freak out. I was trying to call 911. And in the dream, you know that you can't go as fast as you want to go, and you can't get things done that you want to get done. And I guess the message in that was that, like, I can't save anybody. I definitely can't save anybody. I had to save me. Nobody could save me. My husband couldn't save me. My kids couldn't save me. Actually, God had to save me because I really didn't want to be here. I always have these revelations while I make this video, but it is what it is. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being through the revelations. If you're enjoying these messages, please, by all means, give them a like, a thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button, because it really helps to get these messages out to everybody that needs to hear them. All of us light workers out on this path, shining and brightening and doing all of the things that we need to do to help shift the energies of this planet. I guess the main message is, if you are going through the shit, if you are hurting and in pain, and it's surrounded by darkness, know that it doesn't last forever. Know that that darkness will shift. One of the darkest times of my life was the winter of 2015 into 2016. And guess what? In February of 2016, we moved here. And in the fall of 2015, I didn't think that my life was ever going to get better. I didn't think my life was going to change. I didn't think my life was going to shift. But I just held on a little bit, and I kept moving forward a little bit, and I kept walking my dog. That was who kept me alive. That was who got me out of bed in the morning, was her face, because she didn't understand what depression was. She didn't understand what sadness was. She just understood the present moment, and she kept me present. And we walked through the dark-ass winter of upstate New York, and we walked and we walked and we walked, and I was miserable, and I couldn't care for my kids, and I couldn't care for my husband, and I couldn't care for my household. All I could do was walk that dog. But each step I took brought me closer to this journey. Each step I took brought me closer to the sunshine. Each step I took brought me closer to this change and shift in my vibrational reality. But it took me trying just a little bit. It took me trying a tiny little bit to be able to make that shift happen. So like I said, if you're struggling, please hang on a little bit longer. Allow the energy to shift. Move into the pain. That was something else that I worked on, where I kept running from the pain using drugs. I kept running from the pain using alcohol. I kept trying to drown out what I was feeling with drugs and alcohol. It didn't work. It's never going to work. And that pain's always going to be there. The pain's going to get darker, and it's going to make you see it until you want to feel it. Hang on. Oh, why not? It's Turtle Patrol. So, we got some pretty much like retiree folks that go and patrol the beaches for turtle nests every summer, and they ride four-wheelers to do it. So I think that's really cool. They've nested and aided in the hatching and migration of the little buddies from the beach to the ocean. Woo! I'm gonna yawn on camera, it's ugly. I'm enjoying the sunrise, trying to position the rays. I love the rays of light in the camera lens. It makes my day every time. I know this video is like on a dark, really dark subject, but laughter can heal a lot of stuff too. So if you're in the junk, you never know how your life is going to shift. You never know which direction it's going to go. I never thought in a million years I'd end up here for healing and for changing and for growth and for starting a business and for divorcing and getting back together with my husband. I didn't think that any of that was going to happen here, but it did. So again, there's always darkness before the dawn, and there's always going to be a dawn. There's always going to be an ebb and flow. There's always going to be a low point so that you can learn all the lessons you need to learn, and you can grow from those lessons and allow those lessons to shift and change you. But you have to feel into the pain. You have to face the pain, because it will get darker, it will get angry until you do so. And it's ugly and it's not comfortable to go through all that. I promise you, I've been there, but it's worth it. The end result is worth it. You never know where you may end up. If you don't like where you are, find your gratitude for where you are, because it will shift you, and you will then end up somewhere else that you do really love. It just takes time. And that's what we have here. We have a lot of time. Sometimes it doesn't feel like we do, but we do. So take your time. Be gentle and easy with yourself. Have grace for yourself. If you are suffering in that darkness, know that there is going to be relief soon. You just need to hold on. I want to send you all so much peace, so much love, so much namaste for wherever you may be in this world. The soul within me recognizes the soul within you. The darkness that was within me recognizes it within anyone else that's going through it. And I'm sorry, it's painful, and I'm loving you through it. I didn't have anybody to love me through it. Ooh, check that out. We got them. They're like the coolest pterodactyls. Oh, there's more. Where are they? It's so hard to catch them in the camera. I love how they fly in formation. I love how they glide across the sky. It's just like the coolest shit ever to me. They actually take the currents of the waves, and they allow the wave air currents to push them and glide them on their journey. And I think that's really super cool too. They go with the flow. That's the biggest human issue, is that we choose resistance. We choose to not go with the flow. We choose to like freak out about life and stay stuck. And all the other animals, they just flow with it. So I encourage you guys to flow with it. And with all that said, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go feed the horse and hang out with the family and get our inspection done for the store, and get our store almost open and make juice in our store for the first time today, which was really exciting, and get my life and my home back. We've had all our equipment stored there for months, so I'm really excited. And if you would have asked me what I would have felt about all of this back in July of 2016, August of 2016, I would have told you all you were crazy and that I would never be a vegan. And here I am opening a raw vegan juice store. All right, so much peace, so much love, so much namaste, everybody. I'm here with you. You're not alone. All right, that's it. Adios, my friends. Peace.